Hey everybody, it's John with Vermont Homesteader, and today we're going to make some sprouts. And you can do this in a glass jar alone, but I like to use a sprouting machine. I just think it works better. It's easier. So these aren't too expensive. You can get them for 30-something bucks on Amazon or eBay. And you don't need anything fancy or special. You just need one that works, and this one works. So first you need some water, and you got to fill up the base up to the level on the machine, which it is there now. Then I'm using mung beans, though you can use broccoli or all kinds of different beans, whatever beans you want to use. But these are organic mung beans. I find they grow the best. They're nice and thick. In fact, you got to be careful not to put too many seeds in the trays, or you'll be overrun with sprouts. Sprouts are highly nutritious. You can grow these all year round. And there's these little trays. Basically, I'm not filling them, but I am getting the sprouts in there. And then we do a double tray, one on top of the other. And the sprouts in the lower tray will actually push the upper tray up. It's pretty neat to watch. This is going to take like 3 days total. And then we'll have great sprouts to put in our salad. And just, you don't have to completely cover the trays, just get a decent amount in there. So then we put our bowl. This is where the water comes up through, and it will actually water the sprouts on a timer. And that's why I like it, because in a jar you have to shake it every day and pay attention to it. This, I can set it and forget it for a couple days. No soil required. This is the sprinkler. Goes on top of that rod. Sprouts like to be dark, at least somewhat dark. So there is a cover for the bowl. We'll put that on. Keep it right up to the top. It won't go all the way down. That's okay. Just get it down as far as you can. They don't get completely darkened, but it does keep them pretty dark. Put the lid on, and then we're going to plug it in. And basically follow the instructions on your sprouter. It'll tell you which buttons to push. There's a winter setting, a spring, fall, a summer, and I'm probably going to use the spring fall button because it is winter, but my house isn't cold. We got the wood stove going. It's nice in here, so it's always anywhere between 65 and 70 degrees. So, and we get like a temperature cool down at night when nobody's tending the stove, and then it warms back up just like in the spring. So I'm going to hit the spring fall button after I plug it in, and this will do the rest. It'll start watering it, the seeds, and over a few days I'll show you as the seeds start to grow into sprouts and rise up, and this entire bowl is going to be full of sprouts by the time I'm done. So I'll see you tomorrow. Here's day one. We have some sprouting action already. They're just popping out of their shells, and we'll come back in a day and you'll see them start getting taller. Day two, looking good. They're sprouting up. And today I got to change the water. Got to change the water every other day. They'll probably be done by day 4. So I just changed the water, nice clean water. But this is underneath the growing tank. And those are the roots of the sprouts reaching down into the water below them to grow. Here we are on day 3. They're looking really good. And I think I'll probably be harvesting these this afternoon sometime. I think they've grown enough and they're ready to put in a yummy salad. Hey everybody, so we're done with our sprouts. This is day 3. And this is what they look like. And I could leave them another day and they'd get a little taller, but we have pretty good volume here. And we have 2 trays of them, so there's really no need to let them grow taller. But this is what they look like. Get this out of the way. And there is going to be water on the table, maybe a little on the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut them out of here, and then you just have to clean up afterwards. It's pretty simple. Just grab some scissors and just clean scissors. Just start cutting. And you never get the whole thing because it's got a root system which is coming out the bottom, and you really don't want to, I mean, you can eat the roots, but they're not plump and juicy like the sprouts themselves. And I put them in a strainer because we're going to give them a good rinse, and then we'll leave them for probably 30 minutes so we can drain out as much water as possible from them. And then you just throw them in a bag, probably a gallon-sized bag, and put them in the fridge and have them in your salad over the next couple days. You know, these aren't like store-bought sprouts. They're probably not going to last a whole week. They'll last 3-4 days. This is how nature does it, and no chemicals, no preservatives. And what you're going to do with the rest here is I'm going to put it in the compost. I'll just pull it out and scrape it out until I've gotten it all in the compost bucket and cleaned all this up really well. And then, you know, dry the equipment and have it for next time. And it's not hard to do. You do have to plan a couple days in advance because it takes 3 to 4 days for your sprouts to grow. So when you know you're going to have salad with dinner or something else, or just a salad for dinner, you got to get them started a few days in advance. So you got to have some preparation. And they will last for a few days, 3-4 days. When they start to get like slimy, like other vegetables do, you know it's time for them to go in the compost. The seeds I used, you can get on eBay or Amazon. Mung bean seeds I have found are the best. Though you can use broccoli, you can use black beans, kidney beans. You can pretty much use any type of bean you want. But I have had the best results with mung, M-U-N-G, mung bean seeds. They seem to be the most volume for the number of seeds that you use. So, and that's it. Like I said, we're going to compost the rest of this. And this, we're going to give a good rinse and then bag it up and get it in the fridge, and then yummy. Very juicy, lots of water content, tasty, goes great with salads. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Vermont Homesteader.